So we are heading to 3 weeks, completion of 3 weeks of training. Tomorrow is our second and final friendly against DRC in Madrid. We have been here so for 3 weeks. We promised that we will do this, and we have pulled all stops to get this done. I'm very encouraged by the work we have done. The team has done a fantastic job. I have been here myself for this period of time, and I can only say that I wish we had this in Kenya. It's different, the approach is different, the tools are different, the camp has exceeded my expectations by being here. And we have been locked away 1 hour from Paris without distractions. I think no player has left the camp since we played Madagascar. And so I'm very encouraged by the work we have done and what we set out to do for these players and for Kenya in terms of preparation once we play DR Congo tomorrow. I am glad that we will have done and gotten the job done to the details that we really wanted to get done. We have given the coach and the players everything they ever asked for and more. We have pulled all stops to make sure that that is done. And I can only say that now it's upon them to get a job done. So I want to set a record straight. When we left Kenya, every player got $2,500. That was also unprecedented because we paid them before. And we promised Kenyans that when the coach releases his final 23 squad, we will pay the $5,000 to make it a total of $7,000. And I can tell Kenyans again that yesterday, all players and the bench were paid all monies once again in advance. So $5,000 yesterday went to the players. So we have paid $7,500 in allowances. So we do not owe anyone. In advance, before even getting the Cup of Nations, we have made the payments. We have closed. And that's why you see there is no story about money anymore. There is nothing to discuss regarding money. The preparation has been super. They have got their kit. They have got their medical equipment. They have the support staff around with them. They have a fantastic facility that you can dream of. Portugal was here before they won the Euro in 2017. So can you imagine our team staying in the same facility that Portugal stayed in? This is unprecedented stuff. This has never happened in Kenyan football. We have given them every little tool they have asked for. We have added the number of support staff they wanted. And we even brought a chef for them to make sure that they have a Kenyan touch in the food that they asked for. We cannot be 100%, but this that we have done is unprecedented. And my administration promised Kenyans that we shall do this. And I'm glad the team has done it. And I want to tell Kenyans today that I have been here myself throughout. I have attended almost each and every training. And I have seen the team evolve with the difficulties and challenges we have had by players needing to come in time and having to make quick decisions to make sure it's done. And we thank government for what they did for us. But now it's been our turn to show government this is what we have been talking about. The CS has been here. She has seen this facility. She has seen the work we have done. And I think every Kenyan is enthusiastic now, but as opposed to before when we kept saying federation doesn't do this, doesn't do that. Now, the ball is in the players and the coach's court. They have all the support they need, including the little most you can ask for, to deliver a fantastic AFCON for us. I have a good feeling about this AFCON. Next week, we leave on Tuesday. We dock in Cairo on Tuesday. And for another 4 days, we prepare for the final leg of these finals in preparation to play Algeria on 23rd June at 10 p.m. in the night. And I want to tell Kenyans that we have done the best. Let us win by doing the best. And even though we lost, let us lose knowing that we gave these kids and these boys all they deserve. We paid them We kitted them, we fed them, we paid for their flights, we made sure they are comfortable, and whatever the coach wanted, which has never happened in Kenyan history, whatever he wanted, we have delivered, and I have been there personally to make sure that is done. It's important for Kenyans to know this, because we have been, there has been questions around administration of sport in Kenya, and I personally want to show that it can be done, and it is being done, and we are sharing every day everything that we do to say that this has never been done before in any sport. We want Kenya to follow this example now of openness, of directness, of making sure that the athletes are taken care of in the right way, and making sure that they come number one, and making sure that whenever our coach says this is how I want to win, then we can question the coach by giving the coach what he needs, and by making sure that we're no longer discussing the mundane small things that have rocked Kenya. We are not there yet. Our budget is still too low. We do not have money for bonuses that they're going to win, but you know, those are bonuses. Kenya will decide. The president will make a decision what to give the players when they win, as that when they do. And I have told them that they can win this cup. They can win this AFCON. And if they win this AFCON, Kenya will turn around for them. Kenya, I know if they win this, Kenyans will show up for them and do something big for their lives, to change their lives forever. And we have players who are doing this. All these players are doing this for the first time, as I am doing it for the first time. And I think I can tell Kenyans to look forward to it. But whatever happens, we have exceeded our expectations. We want to come back to go to CHAN in January in Cameroon. And we want to go back to AFCON again in 2021, so that we are no longer those that just appear once and disappear. We want to continue consistently preparing a team in the right way and hope that the results come our way. And that way then we can grow Kenyan football and grow the players, because if they win, then more clubs look into Kenya, more players play abroad. We get a bigger pool of players to compete at the highest level, which is what West Africa has done, and we want to make sure that we can do better than them. So we agreed that there are two parts of monies. There is what we agreed to pay each player at every stage. $2,500 for being in the 27 squad. 4 players were released, they got $2,500. Paid, finished. Then there is what they were to get as they head into Cairo, which was $5,000. These are allowances, fixed amounts that we agreed with the coach and the players. Then now there is, when they win a game, every nation in Africa, whenever a team wins a game, they reward the players. So we agreed a certain structure with them and said that's what they're going to get. But those are bonuses. We do not have that money. We have asked and explained to the ministry and the government and our sponsors that we don't have that money. And we have explained to the players that money will not be available immediately in Cairo. But as we play in that tournament, the more they win, the higher the chances we have of paying them more. I can tell you, if they go to the finals, they will win themselves $1.2 million, 120 million Kenya shillings, if they got there. And if they get to the final, because we will be paid money by AFCON, we will not need any money from any other source. We shall pay them by what we have won. If we do not get there, then we'll need help from other sponsors. But I want to tell Kenyans that every little thing we agreed has been done for the first time in a major tournament. We did it for the girls in 2016. We have now done it for the boys in 2019.